Have you ever sat staring at a world map pointed to a faraway city and whispered to yourself, "One day, I'll go there"? I know that feeling. And I believe many people over the age of 70 still carry that dream, the dream to travel, to see the world through the eyes that have witnessed so many seasons of life. Some want to fulfill long-lost wishes, some feel they've earned a reward after decades of hard work, and some simply want to walk hand in hand with their lifelong partner, exploring the world with no more responsibilities holding them back. But, is there something we're overlooking? Welcome to the channel, where we talk honestly about aging, health, and the big choices that shape how we live our later years with meaning. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a specialist in senior healthcare. Over the past 25 years, I've worked closely with thousands of older adults, and I can tell you this. Traveling in your golden years isn't just about booking flights and packing bags. It's a journey that needs careful planning, not to stop you, but to help you travel smart, stay healthy, and return home safe. Today, I want to share something important. There are hidden risks many people don't realize. From unexpected heart issues mid-flight, to falling on unfamiliar cobblestone streets. From catching infections in new environments, to losing thousands of dollars to online travel scams. You may have heard the phrase, "Just go, everything will work out." But after 70, we can't just travel with our feet, we need to travel with wisdom and preparation. In this video, I'll walk you through 6 key reasons why traveling after 70 can be riskier than most expect, and more importantly, how to prepare yourselves so that every journey is joyful, not stressful. If you or someone you love is thinking about traveling later in life, stay with me. Because I believe living longer isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Picture this. You're standing on the deck of a cruise ship. The sea breeze is soft, the sun is glowing, and your morning coffee warms your hands. Life feels peaceful until, suddenly, your chest tightens. Your heart races, breathing becomes a struggle. There's no doctor nearby, and the nearest hospital hours away. This isn't fiction. It's the real story of James, 74, who suffered a heart attack while on a cruise. He had to wait over 2 hours for an emergency helicopter to reach him in open waters. The truth is, our bodies change with age. Long-haul flights increase the risk of blood clots, a serious condition that can lead to stroke. Landing in unfamiliar climates, too hot, too cold, too humid, can easily trigger dehydration, respiratory infections, or even breathing difficulties. Many older adults say, "But I still feel healthy," and that's wonderful. But the real question is, are you prepared if something changes tomorrow? If you have chronic conditions like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or asthma, you may be more vulnerable than you think. A sudden shift in routine, stress from travel, or missed medication can turn a dream vacation into a medical emergency. And if something happens, do you know where the nearest hospital is? Will the doctors speak English? Does your health insurance cover treatment in another country? This is why, before you book that flight, prioritize your health. Schedule a complete checkup, especially for your heart, lungs, and blood pressure. Pack all your prescription medications and bring extra, just in case. And most importantly, invest in international travel health insurance that includes emergency coverage. Because as we grow older, we don't need the most extravagant vacation. We need one that keeps us safe, healthy, and fully present for every beautiful moment. Have you ever wondered why so many people return from a trip feeling sick, maybe with a cold, stomach issues, or just lingering fatigue? It's not always about the weather. More often, it's about germs, the invisible travelers that hitch a ride with you wherever you go. Airports, airplanes, crowded tourist spots, all of these places are breeding grounds for viruses and bacteria. Every doorknob, tray table, escalator button, thousands of hands have touched them before you. If you're young, your immune system can usually handle it. But after 70, our defenses aren't as strong. Even a common cold, a bout of the flu, or a mild stomach bug can become a major health threat. And worse, some of these illnesses can lead to hospitalization. Let me tell you about Helen, a 76-year-old traveler who went on her dream vacation to Southeast Asia. She ate a fresh salad at a hotel buffet, nothing unusual. But the vegetables hadn't been washed properly. 3 days later, she was in a local hospital with a severe gastrointestinal infection. Little things like this might seem harmless. But when your body is more vulnerable, Even a small misstep can cost you days in a hospital bed instead of enjoying your trip, so what can we do? We can't eliminate every germ, but we can be smart and prepared. Bring masks, especially for crowded airports and planes. Wash your hands often with soap or hand sanitizer. Only drink bottled water. Don't assume tap water is safe. Avoid raw or undercooked food, even if it looks fresh. And talk to your doctor about vaccines for flu, pneumonia, and shingles before you travel. You don't have to travel in fear, but you can travel with wisdom. Because in the end, the true success of a journey isn't just the places you see, it's how healthy and strong you are when you return home. Have you ever returned from a vacation feeling even more tired than before you left? That kind of exhaustion happens more often than we realize, especially after the age of 70. Long flights, time zone changes, packed itineraries, and inconsistent meals all take a toll on the body. I once spoke with Richard, a 75-year-old who had just returned from a trip across Europe. He told me, the places were beautiful, the food amazing, but I was just too tired to enjoy any of it. He pushed himself to visit 6 cities in 10 days. By day 4, he was drained. His experience isn't uncommon. Extended fatigue weakens the immune system, affects concentration, and increases the risk of falls or other accidents. Add poor eating habits, dehydration, and jet lag, and suddenly, a dream vacation becomes a struggle to simply stay on your feet. It's worth asking yourself, is your trip designed to refresh your spirit or wear down your body? The good news: you can avoid this kind of burnout with a few simple choices. Choose a slower-paced itinerary with plenty of rest days. Break up long flights with stopovers if you can. Drink water frequently, carry a bottle everywhere. Stick to regular meals and try to get consistent sleep. Traveling after 70 doesn't have to be overwhelming. You just need to travel on your own terms with mindfulness and care. Because a truly meaningful trip isn't about how many cities you visit. It's about how fully you're able to enjoy each moment, feeling healthy, clear-minded, and truly alive. Did you know that a simple fall at age 75 could change the rest of your life? It sounds dramatic, but it's true. As we age, our bodies naturally lose balance, bone strength, and reaction time. That means something as basic as walking becomes a much greater challenge, especially in unfamiliar places. Imagine strolling through a beautiful European city. The cobblestone streets are charming but uneven, the lighting is dim, maybe it's even a little slippery after some rain. Just one misstep, and that could lead to a serious fall. Let me tell you about Linda. She's 78, a passionate traveler, and had visited nearly 10 countries after retirement. But during a trip to Portugal, she slipped on a hotel stairwell and fractured her hip. She ended up in the hospital for weeks, followed by months of physical therapy. Since that accident, she's been too afraid to travel again. And Linda isn't alone. For many older adults, a fall isn't just about the physical injury, it's about losing confidence, independence, and peace of mind. Fatigue during travel is another hidden risk. When you're tired, your reaction time slows, your balance weakens, and a fall becomes far more likely. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up travel. You just need to travel smarter. Choose destinations that are easy to walk in. Wear sturdy, supportive shoes with good grip. Don't hesitate to use a walking cane. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a tool for freedom. And most importantly, listen to your body. Rest when you need to. Your safety doesn't limit your experience, it's what allows you to fully enjoy it. Here's something many seniors overlook when planning a trip abroad. Your regular health insurance may not cover you outside your home country, and that's small oversight. It could cost you a fortune. Picture this. You're traveling overseas, you fall, and need emergency surgery. You might assume Medicare or your usual plan has you covered, but it doesn't. In many cases, you're on your own. A simple visit can cost thousands, a surgery, tens of thousands, and it doesn't stop there. When you're over 70, your health is more unpredictable. That means there's a higher risk of last-minute trip cancellations due to illness. If you didn't purchase trip cancellation insurance, you could lose all your deposits, flights, hotels, everything without setting foot on the plane. Now, add to that the growing issue of travel scams targeting older adults, fake hotel listings, fake taxes. George, age 76, thought he found a great hotel deal online while planning his trip to Rome. When he arrived, There was no hotel, just a fake address and a vanished deposit. He ended up paying double to find another place to stay, exhausted and overwhelmed. These risks aren't as visible as a broken bone, but financially, they can do just as much damage. So how do you protect yourself? Double-check your medical insurance. Does it cover international emergencies? If not, invest in comprehensive travel insurance covering trip cancellation, emergency care, even lost luggage. Book only through trusted platforms or travel agencies with verified reviews and strong reputations. Be smart with money. Split your cash, keep it safe, and consider using a secure credit card instead. Travel is meant to enrich your life, not drain your savings. So travel wise, stay alert, and remember, a prepared traveler is a safe and happy one. Traveling at an older age isn't just about enjoying beautiful places. It also means facing challenges that younger travelers rarely experience. One of the hardest parts. Handling unexpected emergencies like natural disasters, strikes, or missed flights. Did you know that when these situations happen, seniors often find it harder to react quickly? Slower reflexes, combined with unfamiliarity with smartphones or booking apps, can make things more complicated. Add the stress of getting lost, losing important documents, or language barriers, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed or even panic. Just a few moments of losing calm can make solving problems much harder. Take Helen's story, for example. She's 80 years old. At an international airport, her luggage got lost. But she didn't know how to report it using the electronic system and had to rely on airport staff for 2 long hours. Imagine how tiring and stressful that must have been. It makes you wonder, are we really prepared? Have you thought about carrying printed copies of your tickets, hotel address, and emergency contacts? Such small steps can save you from a lot of trouble. Or traveling with family or trusted tour groups who can assist. And here's a simple but powerful tip. Learn a few basic English phrases like help, where is, or I lost my luggage. It can make a huge difference in staying in control. You might think, I'm older now, can I really learn new things? The answer is yes. I've seen many seniors quickly adapt once given the right guidance, and that confidence makes their travels safer and much more enjoyable. In the end, traveling isn't just about relaxation, it's about preparation. Knowing how to handle surprises turns challenges into unforgettable memories. As you can see, traveling after the age of 70 comes with risks we can't ignore: declining health, higher chances of infections, prolonged fatigue, increased risk of falls and injuries, financial pitfalls, and the challenges of handling emergencies far from home. But the most important message I want to share today is this: traveling should never be something you give up on just because of your age. Instead, prepare wisely. Choose destinations closer to home, with mild climates and good healthcare services, and prioritize your safety above all. Sometimes, having fewer experiences but feeling safe is much more valuable. And you know what? Living longer isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about living healthier, independently, and peacefully, even while exploring the world. Every trip should bring joy, not worrying. Do you have any stories or experiences about traveling after 70? Please share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss our upcoming videos. Let's learn and explore together, making our golden years truly meaningful and fulfilling. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.